In the 1970s, America was changing. Gas prices were rising. The economy was uncertain, and people were desperate for something new, something that could make life a little easier. Then, out of nowhere, a woman appeared who said she had the answer. Her name was Liz Carmichael, who was tall, confident, and full of charm. She called herself an engineer, an inventor, and a visionary, and she said she had built a car that would change the world forever. Liz called it the Dale, a small, three-wheeled, yellow car that looked like something from the future. It had two wheels in the front and one at the back that is shaped almost like a teardrop. Smooth and aerodynamic, she promised it could drive up to 70 miles per gallon. At a time when every family was worried about fuel costs, she said the car would be sell for just $2,000, which will make it affordable, efficient, and revolutionary. To many people, Liz looked like a hero. She spoke confidently on television, standing beside the shining prototype, smiling for cameras. "Detroit is afraid of me," she said once, laughing. "The big car companies know I'm going to beat them." Investors lined up to fund her company, the 20th Century Motor Car Corporation. She opened offices, hired staff, and promised that production would begin soon. Hundreds of people bought shares and even placed orders for the first Dale cars. For a while, everything looked perfect. But behind that confident smile, something strange was happening. Employees noticed that no real cars were being built aside from a single, incomplete prototype. Every time people asked when the next one would be finished, Liz gave excuses, delays, testing problems, or new improvements. Then came the first serious doubts. Reporters started investigating her claims. When they visited the factory in California, they didn't find an active production line, only empty rooms, a few fiberglass shells, and some car parts scattered around. The miracle car was nowhere to be seen. The Los Angeles news station KAP sent a reporter named Dick Carlson, the father of future TV host Tucker Carlson, to look deeper. His investigation uncovered missing money, fake promises, and a company that might not even be real. Soon, police and the FBI got involved, and then came the biggest twist of all. When investigators looked into Liz Carmichael's past, they discovered that Liz wasn't her first identity. Before becoming Liz, she had been known as Jerry Dean Michael, a man wanted by the FBI for running fake money schemes years earlier. After disappearing for several years, Jerry had re-emerged as Liz, a woman, a new name, and a new dream. The revelation shocked the nation. Headlines screamed, "The woman behind the Dale is a wanted man." But Liz didn't see herself as a fraud. She said she was misunderstood. She said she in court, that she was just a dreamer trying to prove that innovation could come from anyone, not just big corporations. Her defense was passionate, but the evidence was too strong. Millions of dollars in investments had disappeared. No working Dales were ever completed, and the company had become a web of lies, all centered around Liz. In 1977, she was found guilty of fraud and theft and sentenced to prison. But even then, Liz wasn't finished with her story. Before her next court hearing, she escaped, vanishing completely. For nearly 10 years, no one knew where she was. Some said she had fled the country. Others believed she had died. But in 1989, the TV show Unsolved Mysteries aired her story, hoping someone would recognize her. And someone did. A viewer in Texas called the police after seeing the episode, and Liz Carmichael was finally caught again. When she was arrested, she smiled for the cameras and said, "You can't keep a good woman down." After serving more time, Liz was released. She lived quietly, away from the media, until she passed away in 2004. Her story became a strange piece of American history as a part fraud, part courage, and part tragedy. Some still call her a con artist, a woman who tricked people for money. But others say she was a visionary who truly believed in her dream, and someone who wanted to build something better, but lost herself in the lies along the way. The Dale never changed the world, but Liz Carmichael's story reminds us that ambition can blur the line between a dreamer and a deceiver, and sometimes the most unbelievable inventions are the ones that never existed at all. Please like and subscribe.